We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many national flags that contain the colour green as they could. National flags that contain the colour green. Richard?
Yeah, simply any country whose national flag contains the colour green. As always, by country we mean a sovereign state that's a member of the UN. It has to be a substantial plane of green, so we won't accept countries that have a little bit of green on a crest or something. A substantial plane of green, any country in the world, and there's plenty of them.
Thank you very much, Richard. Now, Jenny and Jeannie, you all drew lots before the show, and this afternoon you get to go first. Jenny, oh dear, I saw that face you pulled there. Not a good subject for you. So, Jeannie, a nice obscure flag with a substantial plane of green. That sounds lovely, Richard.
Nice, isn't it?
Substantial plane of green.
Well, I'm going to go for South Africa.
South Africa?
Yes.
OK, very good indeed. South Africa, says Jeannie. Let's see if it's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said South Africa. Well, it's right. Still going down, Jeannie. 13, that's a great score. Very well done. South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa's got 6 colours on its flag. It's got red, yellow, black, white, blue and green.
Thank you very much. Now, Pat, you've come dressed in green. Can you find an obscure flag with green in it?
I hope I can. I hope this is right, because if it's not, I will look like an idiot. Green is my favourite colour, so that's pretty cool.
That's good.
I'm going to go for Libya.
Libya, says Pat. Let's see if that's right. You're hoping to score as few points as possible. Let's see how many people said Libya. It's right. Down it goes. Very, very well done, Pat. That's a great answer. Well done. 3 points for Libya.
Yeah, very well played, Pat. Exactly right.
Very good. Well done, Pat. 3 points. So, Liz, we are looking for a nice obscure flag with a plane of green in it. You have a sort of face on that suggests you're not loving this category.
I'm just trying to think back to Eurovision, because that's the only geography I know.
Nothing wrong with that.
But I think I've got one, and I don't know if it's right, but I'm going to go with Albania.
Albania?
Yeah.
What do you think, Tom?
I have no idea, you know, Alex. If not, we've had a lovely time. We've had a lovely day out. It's been a nice trip down, and then hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Albania, says Liz. There's a vote of confidence for you, Liz. I think it's a fantastic answer. You're hoping to score as few points as possible. Let's see if it's right. And if it is, let's see how many people said Albania. Good luck. Oh, bad luck, Liz.
Sorry.
I'm afraid that's an incorrect answer, which means you score the maximum of 100 points. You may well not be the last person to score 100 points in this round. Richard.
Yeah, sorry it is. It's red with 2 black eagles, the Albanian flag. Or a black double-headed eagle, but it's much the same thing, isn't it? I like the fact that that Tom is calling you Alex.
I'm liking Alex. Alexandra.
Right, we've had Alexandra and Alex. I might start calling you Lexi.
Lexo.
You like?
Yeah. Brilliant. We'll have that.
Away you go, Lexi.
Thanks very much, Richard. Now then, James, I want a lovely obscure flag from you, James, with a substantial plane of green in it.
And I hope to oblige, Xander. I've been thinking very hard. I'm a big fan of the show, seen every show, and I seem to recall the answer I'm given was point and answer 5 times in the very first series of the show. And it's going to be the Central African Republic.
The Central African Republic, a great friend of this show. You're hoping to score as few points as possible, James. If that is right and doesn't go down to at least single figures, I'll be very surprised. Central African Republic, let's see if it is right, and let's see how many people said it. Well done, James, it's right. Down it goes, still going. Yes! Very well done, James. That's a pointless answer. It adds £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £2,750, and it scores you nothing. Well done on all counts. Richard?
Yeah, well done, James. Proof that watching Pointless makes you clever. Very good. Yeah, the Central African Republic, the pointless country that keeps on giving. Blue, white, yellow, red and green in the Central African Republic flag.
Splendid. What about that?
We should do a live special from the Central African Republic.
I would love that.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll find out where it is, and then we'll go there.
Yeah, I don't know which continent it's on, but it sounds
Sounds nice,
central.
I think it's East Asia somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's go there. Let's go there. There are other places I'd like to go, but I'm not going to mention them in case they have flags with a substantial plane of green. OK, we are halfway through the round, so let's take a look at the scores as they stand. That fantastic answer from James. Oh, richly deserved. 0 there. Wonderful. Then we come up to 3 from Pat for his Libyan flag, then up to 13. Great answer from Jeannie. And then, I'm sorry to say, Liz, Albania has cost you dear. 100 points. So then, Tom, you have to hope that somebody else scores 100 points and that you can maybe score a pointless in the next pass. And that way, you might make it through to the next round. OK, we can come back down the line. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, remember, we are looking for flags containing the colour green. Steve.
I've only got one answer in my head, I must be honest.
OK, well, listen, Tom and Liz are on 100 points. You are on no points, which means if you can score 99 or less, you are through to the next round.
Well, I hope I'm right with Italy.
Italy, says Steve. Tom is nodding. Here's your red line. Nice and high. If you can get below that red line, you're through to the next round. Let's see if Italy is right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. Very well done. You've done it, Steve. 46 for Italy. 46 takes your total up to 46. Richard.
Yeah, green, white and red, of course, the Italian flag. That's the other end of the scale from the Central African Republic.
Very good. Now then, Tom, this is the moment of truth. We are looking for flags that contain the colour green. You're the high scorers on 100 points.
Right, well, you couldn't have probably picked a worse subject for the two of us here. I don't have a clue if I'm right, but I'm going to go with Kenya.
Kenya. OK, well, let's see if that's right. There's no red line for you, I'm afraid. So let's see, is Kenya right? And if it is, let's see how many people said Kenya. It's right. Well done, Tom. Down it goes. Look at that! Tom, that was a heroic effort there. Kenya scored you 1 point. It takes your total up to 101. Very, very well done. Richard, 101.
Yeah, very well played, Tom. Red, black, green and white, the Kenyan flag. Just about kept themselves in it.
Yes, indeed. Now then. Rob and Pat, you were on 3. The high scorers remain Tom and Liz on 101. If you can score 97 or less, Rob, you're in the next round.
I can't remember. I've got to go for a country that celebrates its greenness. I'll have to go for Ireland.
Ireland, says Rob. Ireland. Here is your red line. You get below that red line with Ireland, you are through to the next round. Let's see if Ireland's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said Ireland. You've done it.
Yes.
Well done, Rob. 58.
Yes.
58 said Ireland. That takes your total up to 61. Richard.
You chose a safe answer, and you're safely through to the next round. Of course, the Republic of Ireland's flag.
Now then, Jenny.
Yes.
I'm remembering the face you pulled when this round was announced. You are on 13. The high score is on 101, Tom and Liz. If you can score 87 or less, you are through to the next round.
Believe it or not, Kenya was about the only one I was more or less sure of because I was there on safari last year. So now I'm stuck. I'm going to have to take a punt.
Oh, this is music to Tom and Liz's ears.
Jamaica.
Jamaica, says Jenny. There's your red line. Below that red line, you are through to the next round. Is Jamaica right? How many people said it? It is right, and you are through to the next round. Very well done. 17. That's a great score. 17 takes your total up to 30. Richard.
Yeah, well played, Jenny. Green, yellow and black, the Jamaican flag. There are huge amounts of pointless answers on this board. Let's take a look at a few of them. Azerbaijan, pointless. Bolivia, pointless. Central African Republic, we've already heard from James, it's pointless. Jordan, the Maldives and Zimbabwe, all pointless. There's loads and loads of pointless, loads of other pointless answers. There's so many, I'm just going to go through some of the ones that rhyme. There's Sudan and Oman, there's Mali and Malawi, and there's Gambia and Zambia. All of those have green in their flags. Most of the African countries have green in their flags somewhere.
OK, well, thank you very much. How about our high scorers?
Well, let's take a look at the ones that most of our 100 people said. We've heard a couple of them already. Brazil had 22. We didn't get that. Steve gave us Italy. That scored 46. And Republic of Ireland there we had from Rob. That was the highest scorer of all, but safely through. Very well done if you got any of those pointless ones at home.
Thank you very much, Richard. So, at the end of round one, the losing pair with the highest score. I'm so sorry, Liz and Tom. Liz, you did what you had to do. You took a wild stab in the dark.
Yeah.
Sadly, Albania doesn't have a plane of green on its flag. Tom, heroic turn from you. You had to score low, and you did. That was a great answer. Sadly, though, such heroism wasn't enough to rescue you. We will have to say goodbye at this point, but we will see you again next time when I'm sure we'll see much, much more of you. But meanwhile, thanks so much for playing. Tom and Liz, brilliant.